Bonjour, my petite chifle, Amber here, and I was not going to keep a reading journal for 2023. I can only say how many times that I have been lacking motivation, lacking in creativity, lacking in energy. So this year I was just going to just wing it, read my books, but I just couldn't. So I was going to order one that was already pre-made. They're expensive, and I just kept wanting to write down or keep track. I've just been doing this for so long now. I start obsessing, And then I remembered that I had this unfinished journal from Notebook Therapy that was supposed to be for the second half of 2022, just for my regular everyday bullet journal planner. And I only used it for 2 months and just tossed it to the wayside. So I thought I would use it so it wouldn't go to waste, this giant B5 book, for a very simple 2023 reading journal. I love the design of it. I love the mushrooms. I love the color. I love the faux velvety cover. Anywho, so I felt it would be easier to set up the journal and then just show you, So I did a lot of this on Canva. I was actually inspired by Jourline Reads. I was watching her bullet journal flip through and I was like, oh my god, I could just pre-design things and then just cut them out and print them. I just never thought through that. Last year I did a lot of drawing and painting. Anywho, so we have my shelves. I'm kind of winging it this year. I want to be more relaxed with my reading and not so hard on myself or obsessive with my reading. But I still have my shelves and it still has 60 books. And we have books that I like to read in the year, no pressure. A lot of them have carried over from last year or books that I got last year that I never got around to reading. By the time you watch this though, I have finished Kaikei, I finished Bloodmarked, and I finished The Inheritance of Orchidea Divina. Love them all. And I just really love how low-key, no pressure this journal setup is. I'm just using a lot of scraps that I have that could be misinterpreted as trash. We have my 2023 anticipated reads. Funnily enough, I couldn't remember 23 books that were coming out in this year, so this is what we got. But like I was saying, just scraps of paper, stickers that I've just been collecting, my favorite washi tape. The headers are all printed off of Canva and ripped up. I love a ripped up paper moment. And I finally put my trackers actually in the book. I've mentioned them before that I printed out, where I have my series I'm reading, trackers, and also the series that I want to start in the near future. I didn't realize how many series I was in the middle of or had started until I wrote them all down. And that's embarrassing. The ones that have the little stars are ones that possibly might have another one in the future. Other trackers I just decided that I wanted to do was write down the romance books I wanted to read and the nonfiction books I wanted to read. That's kind of where my brain was focused at the time that I set this up. So we'll see how that happens with my lackadaisical, low-key, no pressure reading year. I mean, I say that I still have ideas for reading vlogs I want to do. We'll just see around. We'll see if I get around to it. And we have, which is always my favorite setup, my favorite book of every month. Ooh, it's around the time that I need to decide what my favorite book is. It's Bloodmarked. Let's stop playing. I just like how this looks. I just love the ripped book pages. It's just simple but effective, And this washi tape is perfect. I like matching the theme to the book cover for the opening pages. And now we go into January. I found this picture in the opening setup page on Pinterest, and I loved the sort of woodland witchy forest witch kind of vibe, so I just kind of went with that. Found these pictures of the pressed flowers that I just overlaid over the photo, and it still goes with my washi and my stickers collection. All these pictures I found off of Pinterest. And the header, once again, is from Canva. It has like vintage book pages in the background. I think it looks really cute. And by the time you're watching this, I will have finished, like I said, Kaikeyi and Bloodmarked and Fake It Till You Bake It. And see, one of the books in this photo says Wood Magic, and that kind of is definitely the theme that I was going for. We have my books hauled and books read spread. My books read this time around is just on one page. I was thinking because it's a much larger page, I'd be able to fit my book covers on. I don't need a 2-page spread, especially if we're trying to keep it more simple. I don't know going into February if I'll just keep it to 1 or if I'll try to do 2 again. Or maybe I'll just print out smaller book covers. We're still testing things, but I've had these mushroom stickers forever, so I get to finally use them. How many times can I tell you guys that I love mushrooms? So this is where I'll jot down the quotes. I'm going to try to get better at writing down my quotes. At the end of last year, it really got away from me. And that's it. That's my current reading Bujo situation. I'm not sure if this will be a monthly thing because I really do like setting it up without the pressure of perfection and then just flipping through. So if that's something you'd still be interested in, let me know. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, feel free to subscribe. All my places are down below so you can follow me and I'll follow you back. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.